All right, so which of my fabulous members enjoys a drink or two? I am Jacqueline Nichols, and I'm the founder of Discover Love Matches. And I've been having a blast coming up with different combinations of people in our list of pre-approved eligible singles. And one of the exciting parts about this is that we have our internal profile page that members fill out individually, and they get to answer different questions. One of the questions is, do you like to drink socially? Often. You don't drink, you prefer your partner doesn't drink, or you don't drink, but you don't care if your partner drinks. And so I thought this would be a fun video to share with you. We had a great hit with our Must Love Dogs and Must Love Cats video. And as I look at our list of people that enjoy drinking socially, I know I won't be able to tell you about all of them. We have more social drinkers than dog owners, let's put it that way. And probably pet owners across the board. This is really fun because it's just a social outlet. These aren't for being too much information. As you know, I don't give away that much information about our secret list of people, but I do give you enough to pique your curiosity. And those of you that are at our higher level membership, somehow that's a tongue twister right now, you will be able to log into your membership and access the profiles of these socially drinking, beautiful, handsome people. And it's just kind of a fun way to pique up the interest. Obviously, you know, these are the people that are going to be especially interested in happy hour. So I figured I'd pour myself some bubbles to begin the cheers and enjoy. So I want to grab a drink or two because this might be a little bit of a longer video than usual. Gotta enjoy some bubbles because, you know, I'm going to go for a walking happy hour later with a friend. Okay, let's dive in. I'm going to click away here and tell you about the wonderful people that are happy to meet you for a drink. Now, keep in mind, not everybody wants to meet for a drink. They want to go hiking, they want to do activities, even if they enjoy drinking. And also keep in mind that there are all levels of drinking. You know, I'm a big safety drink. I think it's really important that you shouldn't have more than one or two drinks when you are on a date. You might need a little liquid courage, I understand, but when you get to the point of having 3 and 4 drinks, you're no longer being present on the date. I have talked about this a lot in other videos, so I'm not going to jump into a big lesson on it, but it is very important to not overdo, pace yourself. And if the date goes longer and you're changing locations, yeah, you might have talked for such a long time, you're ready for another drink because you're at a new spot or you're having dessert now. But just keep in mind how you're behaving, how the other person is perceiving, because I can tell you people do count how many drinks you are having if it seems skewed to what they are doing. And one of my favorite stories of all time was one of my clients who does not drink, and she was a client years ago. She's now happily married because of our matchmaking. But when she was a client, she went on a date with a gentleman, and she was super excited, and they had this wonderful date, and he kept ordering a drink that was a little bit yellow and a little bit brown, and he'd mix it up, and she just kept getting nervous because each time he ordered this drink, he would get so excited, he'd start laughing more, he'd get louder, and she was getting more cautious and more pulled back. And then after the date, she went home and she was talking to her housekeeper and telling her housekeeper all about this drink, and was just like, gosh, I'm worried, this guy's great, he's got all these wonderful qualities, but I think he drinks too much. And then the housekeeper said, well, what kind of drink did he get? And she said, oh, he bought an Arnold Palmer. Well, all of you know that's iced tea and lemonade. So he wasn't a drinker either, but she just assumed because his behavior changed. But he was getting high on sugar and enjoying the date. So just be careful and get educated as to what it is that you are experiencing with your date, because this is something that probably happens more than I hear about, and it made me giggle because she had no idea what an Arnold Palmer was. Once she realized, she too laughed and realized that she was making the wrong assumptions about this guy. So just a little food for thought on your drinking. All right, let me dive in and tell you a bunch of the people that I haven't told you about lately. All right, this lady is in her 20s, and she has her 5 words: funny, passionate, kind, stubborn, romantic. we've got a lot, so I'm not going to tell you about everyone. I can just tell you that there's a majority of people that do enjoy a social drink, and so it can get a little bit of a high list of people, but we'll get you there. This guy just he just updated his profile is what I was thinking. He is in his 50s, and he has the 5 words of active, inquisitive, creative, funny, and caring. And next one, I gotta scroll back and forth to everybody. See what else we got on here. This wonderful lady is in her 50s, and she's from Beaverton, and her 5 words is happy, nature, fun, romantic, and exquisite. Of course, that's a great word for her. I love that. I didn't realize she had that on there. All right. Dun, 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 dun. This guy is in his 50s, and his 5 words, well, he's from Portland. His 5 words is driven, humorous, playful, intelligent, and empathetic. And see, cool people do enjoy a drink or two. This guy's in his 30s, and his 5 words are, he's Hillsborough area, and he has pragmatic, dad, active, sarcastic, and blunt. I love that. Sometimes we just need to be blunt about something. All right, who else? Of course, my computer wants to be a little slower because I'm doing this fun. Dun, dun, dun. We've got so many people. I already told you about a bunch, so I was trying to get some new people in here. All right, this gal is in her 30s, and she is from Tigard, and her 5 words, optimistic, sentimental, creative, intelligent, and authentic. She is totally very present gal. I really like her. All right. And who else am I going to tell you about? Dun, dun, dun. Get you some new faces in here. All right, 50s. This gal's in her 50s. Her 5 words is grounded, easygoing, good sense of humor, and realistic. And she is in the Milwaukee area. This guy is in his 20s, and he is outgoing, caring, loving, competitive, and sassy. And he's in Portland. All right, my computer's moving faster now. All right, this gal is in her 40s. She's from Beaverton. Empathetic, introspective, passionate, fun, loving, and foodie. This gal in her 40s is Vancouver, and she is loyal, funny, adventurous, ambitious, and compassionate. And I've gone wine tasting with her, so I know she enjoys some good bubbles and some other yummy drinks. And then this gal is Milwaukee, and she's in her 40s, loyal, bubbly, reliable, friendly, and compassionate. This gal is in her 60s. She's Portland area, and her 5 words is energetic, fit, soft-spoken, classy, musical. I like that. And this guy is in his 50s, Vancouver, Washington, outgoing, fun, inquisitive, dependable, and hilarious. Yes, he laughs at his own jokes. I love it. This guy's in his 30s, and he is fun, energetic, weird, spontaneous, and mysterious. This gal is in her 30s, and she's in Vancouver, and she is funny, energetic, open-minded, polite, and multi-talented. She totally is. She's awesome. Let's see who else we've got here. This gal's in her 50s, Portland, self-sufficient, fair, thinker, diligent, and empathetic. I think adding fair as one of her 5 words is so great. I don't know if anybody else has done that. That's a really good one. Super positive. This guy is Oregon City area. He's in his 50s, and his 5 words are fun, laughing, caring, cuddle, active, and driven. Yeah, that totally describes him. This gal's in her 50s, and she's Wilsonville area. Her 5 words are witty, fun, smart, adventurous, and kind. This lady is in her 30s, and she's Lake Oswego. She is God-fearing, uber feminine. Absolutely. She just stops people in their way. The traffic stops when she parts. She's just got a very feminine style that captures people's attention. She is happy, caring, and she leans more towards the old-fashioned way. So, gentlemen, if you're looking for an old-fashioned lady in her 30s from Lake Oswego, she is definitely one that you want to check out. This gal's in her 50s from Washougal, Washington, and her words are passionate, witty, spontaneous, loving, and fearless. Absolutely describes her. I love that. This gal's Wilsonville in her 50s, colorful, courageous, compassionate, confident, and sophisticated. This gal's in her 60s and she's like a Swigo, very classy gal. I adore her and she's very, very fun and she's got a slight accent too. Positive, sincere, happy, fun, and loving. This gal is in her 30s, Portland. Her 5 words are loyal, trustworthy, dependable, caring, and a sense of humor. And this guy is in his 50s, Vancouver area, and he's adventurous, easygoing, spontaneous, curious, and caring. And another awesome guy in his 50s from Portland. He is productive, romantic, passionate, oh so, loyal, and helpful. This gal is in her 50s, Portland, honest, loving, compassionate, fun, and active. Another gal from Portland in her 40s, and she is caring, sweet, and fun. A wonderful gal who's gone wine tasting with us is from Beaverton, and she's in her 40s, compassionate, intelligent, optimistic, easygoing, and happy. This guy's in his 30s, like a Swigo, passionate, caring, loving, kind, and determined. And this gal's in her 50s, Wilsonville, and it's positive, happy, kind, outgoing, and caring are the words she has chosen to describe her. This gal's in her 40s, creative, fun, poised, analytical, and direct. This wonderful lady is fun and active and outgoing, and we've even gone wine tasting too, and she's from Tigard. This awesome gal from Albany is in her 30s. She's hilarious, intelligent, loyal, friendly, and an advocate. She absolutely is very much an advocate. I love that about her. This guy's in his 50s, Portland, honest, caring, happy, optimistic, and centered. This beautiful lady is from Bend. She's in her 30s. She is active, loving, committed, smart, and very organized. Awesome qualities. This gal is actually in the wine business, so she's definitely enjoys her drinks. She's so cute. And she is in her 60s. She's from Portland, and her words are personable, friendly, outgoing, trustworthy, and blingy. Blingy is such a great word for her because as soon as she walked in, she had like bling all over her cap that she was wearing for her outfit. This gal's like a Swigo in her 50s, happy, pensive, shy, easygoing, and strong. I like those words to describe her. And then in Hillsboro, this gal in her 30s is easygoing, creative, kind, happy, and loyal. She is very beautiful. And this guy is Vancouver in his 40s, witty, smart, creative, driven, and caring. This gal in her 40s is Vancouver area, and her 5 words is compassionate, hilarious, thoughtful, generous, and kind. She has added a lot to our virtual events lately, so it's extra fun. This gal is wonderful. She's in her 40s, and she's from Portland. Her 5 words, energetic, happy, spontaneous, sarcastic, and caring. So sweet. All right, we've got another row here to go. Let's see who else I haven't told you guys about lately. This guy's in his 50s, and he is Canby area, honest, loyal, dependable, adventurous, and witty. Well said. And this gal's from Vancouver in her 40s. Her words are creative, caring, genuine, fun, and down to earth. This guy is in his 40s. He's Portland area, fun, charming, honest, passionate, and positive. And he totally is passionate. He showed me some of the work that he does, and it definitely comes from a side of passion. And then this guy's in his 50s, creative, passionate also, curious, warm, and outgoing. Oh, you got to read up on him. He's a wonderful person. This gal's in her 20s. She's from Portland, witty, quirky, loving, expressive, and enthusiastic. This gal's from the Portland area, and she's 60s plus, and she has her 5 words as thoughtful, kind, curious, happy, and smart. This gal's from her 50s, and she's Portland and Seattle area. She's fun-loving, sensual. I love when people put sensual in there. I think that's a good word. Vibrant, compassionate, and grounded. This gal is in her 30s. She is passionate also. We got lots of passionate people here. Liberal, hilarious, empathetic, and dedicated. Now that is confidence to put the word word hilarious in there, and it's totally true. I love it when people just own their personalities. This gal is from Portland, in her 60s plus, and she's great. She's got innovative, intelligent, fun-loving. She also says passionate and open-hearted. This gal is in her 50s, and she is from Camas, and she puts happy, playful, determined, loving, and reliable. That would totally describe her. And this gal's in her 40s, from Portland, enthusiastic, nurturing, adventurous, curious, and health conscious. This wonderful lady is in her 60s, from Gresham, and her words are friendly, happy, and outgoing. This guy is wonderful and fun, and he is in his 40s, and he's from Portland. Fun, loving, also passionate, creative, and mindful. I think we have a theme going here. This gal is in her 30s, and she has fun, silly, nurturing, passionate, and communicative. We might just have to do an episode on all the people that wrote passionate as their word. All right, this gal is in her 50s, Portland area, empathetic, funny, determined, resourceful, affectionate. This gal is in her 40s, from Portland, and her words are honest, fun, energetic, driven, compassionate. And then this gal is from Vancouver, and she's got her 5 words: is selfless, low maintenance, playful, good listener, and real. Oh my gosh, I think we've hit just about everyone that I've talked about before and again. These are awesome people. I guess we'll wrap it up with this guy. And he is Portland, in his 50s, intelligent, silly, optimistic, ENFP, if you know what that means. And he is affectionate. So probably affectionate and passionate are going to be some words we're going to be using a lot in here. I'm very excited for each and every one of you and all that I can share in telling you about the people that enjoy a little extra social drink. So again, this isn't about people that want to drink too much. These are people that just enjoy socially getting out to drink and would probably be very open to a happy hour invitation. And oh, I think I've got a couple more here. So this gal is Portland area, 60s, big-hearted, intelligent, fun traveler and teacher. And another gal in her 30s, from Beaverton, who is optimistic, happy, helper, easygoing, and good listener. So I got quite a few in there. Whoosh. I know I talked really fast for this video. I wanted to just highlight a bunch of people, have you guys get excited. You might need to get a drink of your own to watch the whole video. But most of all, just have fun with dating. Get creative, see things in other people that they might not have shared by getting to know them as a person. A profile is just to organize thoughts, help us remember everybody's information, have it for our higher level members to message, but of course, everybody is much more than their profile. So let's keep this conversation going. I've got a whole bunch more topics to talk about, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Thank you for being a part of our group, for watching the video, and most of all, as you hear me keep saying, most of all, the bottom line is have fun, enjoy, let dating be fun and exciting. I am Jacqueline with Discover Love Matches, and I am looking forward to supporting you on your love journey.